innovation is part of who we are. Innovation is in our DNA. Innovation is how we work as a team. Innovation is where we're going to. So all of that is really core. So it's not an activity of someone working just in a lab or somewhere else. All of us have a role to play in innovation. We are an R&D company. We have 1/3 of our employees which are working in science, doing discoveries to bring new medicines to patients, medicines which will impact patients. But beyond that, every employee that works on accelerating a path to access, to finding faster ways of getting new medicines to patients is actually doing innovation.
We've talked a lot about making possibilities real here at AbbVie, and I think introducing the principle of driving innovation really takes this to another level and opens a new chapter for our employees as part of our culture.
Culturally, I think that we can encourage people to ask why not, encouraging that from risks and even from failures, there's an awful lot of learning that can be attained to help continue to spur on innovation and other ideas.
For me, innovation means learning something new every day. It's learning from your mistake and challenging why do you do things in one direction. Innovation is about getting better, getting smarter, getting faster in order to bring new projects to life for tomorrow and the future to come.
I believe AbbVie challenges us to be innovative at every stage of our experimental design. And I think that we definitely have the resources, the platform, the personnel to think outside the box and apply those technologies to the drug discovery process. At the end of the day, we're doing it for a greater good. We're doing it because we believe we can have an impact.
Innovation is crucial to the success of any organization. Transforming ideas and possibilities into something real that generates sustainable value represents a key aspect of any leading company.
Anyone, no matter their role, no matter their background, no matter their time spent at this company, has the opportunity to have their voice heard, have their opinions matter, and have that debate-driven discussion that our culture allows for.
The goal is creating new therapies and cures for diseases for our patients. So that means we have to be innovative how we think about disease, because drug discovery as itself is just rather difficult, right? This is not an easy process or easy game that we're in. But at the end of the day, that innovation helps lead to new breakthroughs and new therapies for the patients that we treat.
Innovation is not about a fancy project. Innovation is about meaningful solution that we are offering to our stakeholder.
I feel a constant seek for better therapies for our patients, for excellence in our processes, for faster and more agile ways of doing things. It is important to me personally too, as it keeps me feel curious to explore, to challenge, and to evolve as a person.
The key is people. You can have a great organization, you can have a great rewards and recognition system, but if you don't hire the people with the thrivers, as I call them, people who are willing to take chances, they have long-term solutions in their head and are willing to work hard to get to that. So the key component is talent.
It's the optimistic attitude that the organization has around drug discovery. It's the ability and the belief that we can actually change people's lives who are suffering with disease. I think that's the key message behind why we do what we do.
No, the real impact is what happens to patients. And when patients have a better quality of life, people live longer, people are able to go to work, kids are able to go to school. All of that is the impact of having healthier lives. It's important we think differently, to try new things, and at some point, take the risk, take the jump, and try to test that hypothesis. That experiment may not work, but we still learn from that process, and we can use that, what we learn from that, in our next experiment.